it's funny, Keeks. I was saying this to Ben earlier. I had this weird ass rant to myself on the way home. I was essentially like talking about like when like friends get into like new relationships and all that. As friends, we're all happy to like see our friends like winning and like being in a new relationship and all that, right? And like I always want nothing more but for my friends to be happy in their new relationships, obviously. But it's something different when, especially with like friends that like you're gaming with all the time, or you see like on a pretty consistent basis, talking to all the time and everything. But it's different when you start seeing them or talking to them less. And I only like had this thought because like recently some of my friends have been like going into relationships, and again, I'm happy for them. Like by all means, I'm always happy for them. But like I haven't seen them or talked to them like much. Like one of my buddies who just got out of a terrible relationship that I was like helping him out with a lot. He got into his new relationship. Girl seems great. Like she seems like a really nice girl. He's pushing all his free time into this girl, and like I'm not judging anyone that does it. I'm not trying to call out none of my boys that do, because once upon a time I did that, right? And like I feel like that's what anyone would do. And like being can correct me if I'm like overstepping, or like if I'm like just like over exaggerating, but like it's something we all did at some point. Seeing it from the opposite end of it is interesting, because it's like, damn, especially as I gotten older, it's kind of like I kind of understand it a bit more. It's just hard to like see like this guy, for example, one of my boys. He was always in the gym, and I'm sure like he has a home gym, so like surely he works out whenever he can't make it to the gym. But like I don't see this guy or hear from this guy for 3 weeks. I'm sure he's well and all that, but like I just hear from his brother, oh, he's with the girl, you know, like he's spending a lot of time with the girl. I was like, yeah, I know, like, and I figured as much, but like at the same time, it's like, bro, like when stuff like that happens, there has to be a balance between like the partner, your friends, and your alone time / family time, right? You have to have that kind of balance in life. I don't know, it's just like, and again, like me kind of just like looking at it differently now. It's just like it was something to kind of like I could see differently now. I don't know, like I don't think that's like the right word to say, but it's just like, I don't know, like it sucks not seeing the people that I was always hanging out with or like talking to them like as much as I used to. Am I mad about it? No, absolutely not. But again, like I don't know, it also kind of leads me to the main point that I was like that was like the main topic of it, was like spending time with this person. It kind of takes away from like you, like that other person, or yourself, like your independence, right? And at some point, depending on the situation, you could be suffocating this person, or like you could be like, I don't know, like words are hard, but like essentially, I don't know, like at some point you kind of forget to honor that person's like privacy or like their space, allowing them to be their own person, allowing them to be their own individual, have their own independence, right? And it sucks. It's interesting I say that because like once upon like my last relationship, I was kind of like that, and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand that my ex-girlfriend needed her space, her time, her free time to herself, or to like her friends, or like just any of that, right? Yeah, her and I were like sort of long distance because she was away at school, I was still here. It's different, like long distance, like regardless whether this was like 3 hours away, or even longer. I didn't understand it because I was always trying to like spend every moment with her, not realizing that ultimately it was just kind of hurting. It was just kind of hurting our relationship. And it's something that I kind of realized later. Obviously, I realized when it was too late, but like being single for the last almost 2 years, seeing other people go through their relationships, seeing people deal with some of the similar issues that I was kind of portraying in a sense, it hit me a little bit. It kind of fucked me up a little bit. Like, Bean knows how much she knows very well like how much it kind of fucked me up a bit. But like, it was a major reality check that me as a person, I need to be better, especially towards like the person I date next, right? And like, I also realized like later on, like seeing, especially within the last like 6 months to a year, me doing that to my ex-girlfriend was not fair. It was not fair at all. It really was not fair at all, because like I was not allowing her space, and I should have respected that. But I at that time I could not, like, because I wanted to spend every single moment with her. I guess like if I had to like go back and kind of just like, with the knowledge I know now, I can go back, I would just apologize. I would say I'm sorry that, or even now it's just like, I would say I'm sorry that I could not give you that, or that I didn't rather give you like your space, allow you to be independent, or allow you to like just like be yourself. Obviously not that like I like made her change aspects of herself, but I don't know, it was a weird rant that I went on. It was a weird like thought I had in my head, and I don't know, like I think being single for almost like 2 years has really opened my eyes about a lot of things, about like what I did wrong, what I can do better, so that when I do get into a relationship between now and the near future, I know what to do. I know what to avoid. I know that I need to respect that person's space and just allow them to have that time to themselves, and more importantly, find that balance on top of like communication and the trust and the honesty, like amongst all things, communication, and just allowing each other's accepting each other's space, essentially, right? So I don't know, that's my mini rant. I don't know if you wanted to like add anything towards that whole like mini rant, but
I think I got it covered, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know, just being single for as long as I have been recently, and just kind of seeing everyone kind of go through issues, whether if it was similar to what I was going through or like just other types of things, it was a big eye-opener for me, because it's like, wow, I was behaving this way. Wow, like I can't allow that to happen again.
Hindsight 2020.
Yeah, like for real, honestly, it was a big eye-opener for me, honestly. And honestly, like I do like, not that like my ex and I are talking or anything, it's just like I would apologize to her because I didn't allow her space. I wasn't really being respectful of her time and everything. Oh shit. Can I collect all of you? Yes, I can.